Have you ever been ghosted? I feel me explaining the term ghosting is like a bit ridiculous, but I will anyways, because these days is very, very common to be ghosted, and especially in the online dating world. So I got a question. Hello everybody, welcome back to Eclectic. Somebody asked me about ghosting and narcissists, so here's my video. So ghosting means you're in a relationship with somebody and this person suddenly disappears. Simple. Stops receiving calls, you're blocked from social media, and you have no way to reach to this person anywhere, and so you've been ghosted. Okay, there's a study that showed that 50% of people ghosted, but 50% of what type of people? People that are using dating apps. So people that use dating apps, 50%, which is a lot, ghosted at some point. It's starting to be normalized, sort of normal to do that, which is so bad, because it doesn't mean that you're narcissistic if you do this, okay? Because some people do this because they are cowards, they are simply jerks, or they have no good manners. And some people even, they just feel so guilty, this is not narcissism, and they feel guilty and they decide to just disappear. And so they don't have to deal with things, okay? Maybe immature people and that kind of people. So anyways, but I did some research and I saw a couple of research papers. One talked about the Dark Triad. There's a positive correlation between the Dark Triad types of people and ghosting, okay? And they found that, okay, that Dark Triad, I made a video about this and I'm going to link it below and here, this corner. So Dark Triad is a subclinical diagnosis composed by narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism. They found that these dark triads engage in short-term relationships and they use ghosting as a means to discard the person. They scored high in self-interest and low empathy as well. And they saw that they're looking for sex, and they lie and they say, yes, let's build a future, let's do this, let's do that, and then they disappear, okay? That's the Dark Triad. There's another study which is very interesting because this helps you reflect on, on yourself. So there's a study that showed that people that have a tendency to engage in relationships with a view or a belief of destiny, they tend to believe in soulmates and all that. And so they are more likely to engage in ghosting as opposed to the other group of people in this research paper that I'm going to link below. Their belief was the belief of growth. So they believe that you can grow in a relationship, that you can evolve, right? Work on it and get better. And they tend to not ghost. They don't ghost, okay? And that's very interesting because when you let's say you meet someone and this person comes into the relationship with an idea of, yeah, casual sex, that's it, goodbye, I'm out of here. And you are in the relationship, when you enter the relationship with a different expectation, okay? You expect maybe longer term relationship, who knows? Not just casual sex. And that it's very important to be clear on that, okay? Just to protect you. This doesn't protect you like 100% because dark triads, as we saw in this study, they lie and they are Machiavellians and they just want to get what they want, and they are ready to do anything, okay? Any means to get what they want. And so this doesn't protect you. But with more normal people, which they do ghost as well, so if you ever ghosted someone, don't feel like you must be narcissistic or something. It's Sometimes it's having a problem yourself and not being able to deal with that at the moment, so you decided to, I don't have time for this, I'm out. You know, sometimes that happens, but it usually doesn't speak very well of you, okay? And it's bad manners, it's awful, but studies show that you're not necessarily narcissistic because you are doing this. Although I believe you would score higher than people that don't ghost. That's my opinion, okay? I believe you would definitely score higher in narcissistic traits, let's say. But not if you, for example, here's the thing, I cannot say it like that, like 100%, because if you feel guilty and you feel like you don't have the necessary, you know, self-esteem or belief in yourself or assertiveness to go through a breakup and say, listen, this is not working for me, and you don't want to hurt the other person, that too, and that's not narcissistic at all, okay? So this is why this is not a diagnosis. You know, you cannot diagnose based on ghosting or not ghosting. And so, but they did see that dark triads, the study shows, narcissism is in it, are more likely to engage in ghosting when it comes to short-term relationships. So I thought this was interesting. The thing is more normal than ever, especially because there's another study that shows that it's because of the online dating apps and being able to disappear there. You block people on Instagram, on Facebook, on everything, WhatsApp, done, disappeared. It's easier. So this is why it's more prevalent now. But also I think because more people are being more narcissistic nowadays as well. And so that's not good. If you have been ghosted, you can relive old triggers, old wounds and vulnerabilities of abandonment, okay? And in this case, I recommend you go to a therapist and talk about this. This could be a good opportunity to heal that too. But if you had a really hard time with ghosting, which is hurtful, it's painful, it's anxiety-provoking, normally people that don't have extra issues with abandonment, and if you do have abandonment, this will be, you know, worse. So it's hard, it's painful, and it can also be traumatic for some people. So you need to work this out with a therapy and in therapy and see how that, you know, you can process that and integrate it into something that in reality it's not you, it's them, for real. Because this speaks of a person that is low on empathy, high on self-interest, is a person that doesn't care about the other one, is willing to sacrifice the well-being of others in order to get rid of problems, you know, and they're not mature. So you definitely dodged a bullet, like they say, really, because you don't want that in a partner. You don't want that. So it's good to know early on in their relationship that someone that they don't have good manners, they are, you know, they're not empathic, they're not a good partner to have around. So they need to do a lot of work. They're not mature even. So yeah, you dodged the bullet. So if you still struggle with this, I recommend go to therapy and talk about this. But rest in the knowledge that this is linked to problems in the other person, okay? This is not like normal. Although this is normalized, this is not normal, okay? It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So you don't want that in a partner. And it's not about you, because whatever is, let's say you are a very annoying person, which I don't think you are. But let's say I am a very annoying person, and every time people talk to me, I'm bitter, I am the worst partner, I am the worst. Even so, people should not ghost me, okay? They should say, okay, listen, you are very annoying, I'm out of here. That's basic stuff, okay? And that's normal. Disappearing is not normal. Normal meaning what most people do. However, in the online dating, we saw 15% and 50%, which is basically normal there, but it's not a good thing, okay? Okay, I hope this was useful, and please subscribe to this channel, give this video a like so that it can reach more people, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.